There are people who have lived like this for decades, while others, from above, decide when they're allowed to breathe. This is not science fiction. This is Vertex. What if someone from the inside decided to break it all? Up here, the air is clean. It is beautiful, but morally rotten. The elite knows what is happening below, but has chosen to ignore it. Their comfort depends on the suffering of the poorest. For Elena, the king's daughter, every laugh sounds like a cry from those suffering below. She carries the guilt of her lineage, while he, even knowing his origins, carries the hope of something unreachable. Her father has built a heaven on foundations of oblivion, but Elena can no longer close her eyes. The workday ends. Esteban must return to the noise and the metal, walking through the hidden veins of the city. It is the last bath of clean water. They wash away the scent of the elite to take on the smell of rust. Here, trust does not exist. The rule is simple and cruel. It is forbidden to take anything from their world. Otherwise, it is a ticket to level 0. In level 1, people survive on what those above consider garbage. Every bite of synthetic bread is fought for with bare hands, and every drop of clean water is a miracle. This place is a ticking time bomb. Sadness has turned into hatred. It is the only thing keeping these people on their feet. Silence is the prelude to chaos. Love is a heavy burden. Esteban looks at his parents, worn down by decades of serving a heaven that forgot them. Rage burns in his throat. Level 0 is pure oppression, suffocating heat and sacrifice. This is where the city breathes because others are drowning. For every spark of energy they generate, a rage grows that knows no laws. The day people here stop pushing, the entire city will fall into darkness. Level 4 smells like cheap soap and silenced fear. Here live those who chose to be the fist of the elite in exchange for a life without hunger. They have air, light, walls that don't drip oil. They're the ones who can turn off the lights with the move of a finger. They decide who eats and who works. They came from below, but their loyalty has a price. The safety of their own families. But in the darkness of the night, regret is a slow poison. They know they are just disposable tools, and that the day the elite no longer needs them, level 0 will be waiting. In the elite level, Esteban works in silence. Elena walks past him and sees in him the foundations of pain her father has built. He is the gear. She is the heir to a guilt heavier than metal. Esteban finishes his shift. Hunger won't let him stand. In a moment of distraction from the guard, he picks up a fruit, half-eaten from the waste. For him, it is not theft, it is survival. But here, it is a violation of the law. They stop in place. There is no romance, only a pure electric connection. Elena leans closer to his ear and whispers the secret that will change everything. Esteban's expression changes. Elena has thought of everything. She carries a master plan in her mind. She walks toward her father's room. The silence is heavy. She finds the hidden safe. Her fingers do not tremble. As she opens it, she takes the master chip. the one that gives total control. She betrays her lineage to save the world. Elena places the chip inside an envelope and sends it by drone from the clean air of the elite to the rusted air of level 1. Esteban waits in his room. In the dark, he takes the letter. Elena's handwriting is clear. It's time to balance the scales. The destabilization plan has begun. Esteban heads toward the control center. His rage against the system is now a tool of precision. With the chip Elena gave him, he accesses the panels. It is not chaos what he programmed, it is justice. The final move is surgical. Esteban frees the most dispossessed, those in level 0 who have endured years of endless confinement. At last, they can rest. The human engine of the city is no longer a slave. At the same time, he seals level 4. The guards, who chose to be the king's lackeys for comfort, are now trapped without privileges. Even though they still have free access to their servile level, they are still frogs in the same swamp. The elite level is complete chaos. The powerful, who lived on neglect and the oppression of others, are now trapped in their glass heaven and exposed to the inhuman conditions of the lower levels. The king suspects it was his daughter who caused all of this. He is not angry. He loves her, and he knows her principles and her determination. Deep down, he knows he has done great harm to this civilization, and he is tired of carrying all this weight. Elena has decided to pay a very high price. She has put her father to sleep, and she, exhausted from carrying the guilt of her lineage, also gives up. She chooses eternal sleep over becoming the trophy of a bloody war. Some chose revenge, and others to rebuild their lives. Some time has passed, and the city awakens to an unrecognizable world. No one saw who lit the fuse, but everyone feels the change in the air. The system is balanced for now, but it is marked by an absence that Esteban still does not understand. The revolution has triumphed, but Elena has taken with her the last trace of light from the upper level. Balance has come through a sacrifice that no one will ever tell.